Seasoned traders staying cold, no emotions that letting the charts unfold. Price don't care how you feel inside, stick to the plan, let the trade decide.
Emotional traders, worst in the game, chasing the hype, then shifting the blame. FOMO hit, now they overpay. Price pull back, they run away. Panic sell, then watch it rise. Now they mad, tears in their eyes. Seasoned traders don't play that route. Stick to the plan, no fear, no doubt.
No emotions, trade it right. Stick to the rules, no fight or flight. Let the market move, don't chase, don't fold. Patience wins, let the charts take hold.
Yeah, let the charts take hold. Seen them flip-flop, switch up fast. Another bad trade just like in the past. Hold too long, then panic late. No stop loss, now they seal their fate. News hit quick, now they all react. Trade intuition, don't fall for that. Levels stay firm, watch the trend. Stick to the process, profits extend.
Fear and greed, it clouds the mind. Gotta stay sharp, don't fall behind. Stick to structure, don't lose control. Let the trade breathe, let the profits roll. No emotions, trade it right. Stick to the rules, no fight or fight. Let the market move, don't chase, don't fold. Patience wins, let the charts take hold.
Let the charts take hold. Trade intuition, don't move off fear. Follow the plan, make do trade clear. New traders fall, cause they trade too fast. Market moves slow, let the setup last. No second guessing, no hope, no wish. Let the trade hit, let the profits flip. Price don't care about what you feel. Logic wins, that's how you build.
If you fear the dip, don't take the trade. If you chase the wick, you'll never get paid. Gotta trust the levels, trust the zone. When it lines up, let the play be known. Market makers play in the league. Shake them out, make them retreat. Trade intuition, don't fall for the game. Stick to the plan, stay in your lane. No emotions, trade it right. Stick to the rules, no fight or flight. Let the market move, don't chase, don't fold. Patience wins, let the charts take hold.
Mail emotions, let the charts cold. Fear, no doubt, just grind here. Mark the levels, let it play. Let's make this money the right way.
All right, guys, let's make money the right way. Here we go in 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We make trading not so difficult. But Joe, we don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to go up or down? Don't know. You can have divergence. You can have a breakout of a level. You can have your point of control, value area high. Nobody knows what's going to happen. You can have the perfect setup, and let's say news comes out that's either expected or unexpected, and then the trade goes the other way. So if you have your level, support, and resistance, you're aware of the potential uptrend continuation or possible reversal, or vice versa. So let's put and get started, guys. Let's get started. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you for being here. Thank you very much. We got all sets. What's going on? What is going on, guys? Let's see here. Beaches and charts. Hey, living the dream. Living the dream. We got West in the house. What's up, West? Appreciate you guys being here. Well, let's go. Let's go. Bingo bangos, guys. The bingos and the bangos. So right now we're looking at the crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame. Coming down. Coming down. Now we do have the FOMC meeting in about 2.5 hours. And of course, everybody's covering it. Will I be covering it? Nope. I'll probably either be asleep or watching somebody else cover it. That's what I'll be doing. Let's see here. Let's go to the daily. Ooh, doggy. The daily is up. The daily is up. And right now we're possibly seeing a reversal. Does that mean Bitcoin is reversing? We'll find out in just a moment. Now, one thing that I recommend is never chase candles. Hex is up 20%. Should we jump in? No. Should we short it? I don't know. Just because it could continue having the FOMO and it continue going up. Oh, what about stacks? This one's good, up 14%. Should I get in? It's only 14. It went up too much already. Like we want to get into the coins prior to the breakout, or at least look at them prior to the breakout versus FOMOing in. We have Ray that's up, not a good sign. I think I'm in Ray. Oh, we're in a long on this one, so this is good. I thought we were in a short. Let's see here. Our one short that we have is it still playing out? Holy smokes! Wow. Playing up by a little bit. Let's see here. Or playing out by a little bit. Let's see here. So we have a mixed match. And now, if you have any coins you want me to do, definitely let me know, and we will get those coins for you. We'll give you kind of an outlook of the thought process of what might happen versus what everybody else does, where they show you what already happened and then try to sell you a course. How does that work? I don't even know how they do that. But they're very charismatic, and they do it all the time. All right, so let's get out of this, and let us look. Hey, there's my buddy Piper. There's my buddy Piper right here. I definitely check him out every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, this morning, I was on Good Morning Crypto, but the time was actually like 5:45. I guess they changed the times again. But I was actually on his show as a special guest, and a lot of fun. Man, BC Pork Corp is really smart, and he is a literal, I guess, tongue slayer when it comes to explaining the charts. I haven't watched him in forever and a day, and I literally forgot how he talks about charts. If y'all are awake, definitely check out my buddy. I think it's at, well, for me today, it was 5:45 in the morning. Check out that dude. If you know, let him know I sent you, everything else. Dude was just absolute fire. He was explaining charts, going through some of the indicators, going through his thought process, going through the levels. Very, very eloquent in his terminology. And it was funny because after the show, Joe, can you get on with your show? It was funny because after the show, I'm talking to him. And I said, dude, like, you are so amazing at, just talking about crypto and the way it moves and just the chart and everything. I said, for me, I'm very cut and dry, like really boring. Here's a level. Here's a level. Set your alert. Candle needs to close above this. Enter. That's it. Boring. Very cut dry. I said, but dude, you just were going and you, like, it was literally like listening to like an opera or just some like just beautiful music. And I said, he did his, and then I'm do mine. It's like, really? I gotta follow that. Oh my gosh! But it was a great time. It was a great time. So thank you, BC Port Corp, for having me on. Absolute beast. Absolute beast. But yeah, definitely check out my buddy Army. Army is really smart. Super smart. See here. So the fear and greed index for the stock market is currently 57. For the crypto, it's 67. A little bit higher than I would think. I would think more along like 55. Let me refresh it one more time just to make sure. Yeah, 67. It is up 2.53%. Very nice. Let us go to the liquidations heat map. And let's put this on the 24 hours. Let's see where there's liquidation. Who's in here, guys? Who is in here? Everybody's everywhere else. It's okay. I don't know what else to do. Maybe you shouldn't give everything out for free. Maybe I should start. Yeah, I think I should. I don't know. Joe, are you thinking about removing your videos again? Thinking about it. So liquidation, we have it at 44.95 million, right at 97,983. And then we have some more at 47.3 million, at 98.374. So we have pretty nice numbers on the top, and then towards the bottom we have very nice numbers. Because all this right here is 12 million, 30 million, 31 million, 23 million, 30 million. I mean, all these numbers add up. All these numbers add up. We got West in the house. What's up, West? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Greatly appreciate you. We got David Brumbelow in the house. Now, David Brumbelow, for those of you who don't know, he was the mastermind behind, what song was it? Let's see, I just had it here. Right here. He was the mastermind behind the song Traders Gangster Nation. He made a comment, don't change that station. It's Gangster Nation, and I put Traders in front of it. So shout outs to Mr. Brumbelow for doing that. And from here on out, whenever people do like comments like this or like, oh man, that's a song, I'm actually going to give you all a shout out on the video. So I'll give you a heads up. Like for example, K Diggity, I have to do this song, and the song's going to be called Stop Hunt Parade. I like it. The Stop Hunt Parade. I really, really like it. So, and of course, this will be K Diggity will be, I guess, featured. I don't know how to say it, but just to let you know, that's what we will be doing. Let's go to what else? Oh yeah, 12-hour time frame. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. There we go. Let's see here. Yuck. Liquidity. Telling you, man. Telling you. See, also it says, I'm surprised with all the news. Price is holding up. Same. 100%. We have a whole bunch of liquidity down here. Oh my gosh. 12-hour time frame. Just a whole bunch of liquidity down here. We have a liquidity up top. Does that mean that it'll go down first before going up? Nope. It would make more sense. It's already here. Doesn't need to travel much to get this before going up, if it goes up. Or is it going to go up before coming down here? I don't know. Well, how do we trade this level by level? Price cannot go up here without breaking this level and this level. It's impossible. Price cannot go down unless, well, it already broke this level. It broke this level, and it looks like it's on its way down. Could it continue going down? Well, let's find out. Let us find out. Right now, we are looking at the Bitcoin on the 1-hour time frame. We see this really nice run up, then a nice little pullback, kind of running up. It's right now, it's running out of steam. It's running out of steam. We can see it by these candles and also the wicks, the top and the bottom, and it's slowly rolling over. So in my opinion, in the next, I'd say about 2 hours or so, we're going to get a push in either direction for about maybe 15 minutes, between 5 and 15 minutes. And usually the impulse move is the incorrect move, and it reverses. And it liquidates a lot of people who are trading as soon as the news comes out, as soon as words are spoken, it liquidates people. So what do I think is going to happen? I would love to see, and I forgot to do this. This was on actually BC Port Corp this morning on the morning report. But so this is my plan A. I don't like how that looks. So this is my plan A, and this is my plan B. Do I think that it could come up? Sure. But if it does, I'm pretty sure, right around 99, we might get rejected. This trend line is from the previous cycles. Same thing with this trend line from the previous cycles. And you can see it respects it fairly well. I do think that we are going to get the rollover, possible bounce here, coming up and coming over. But it all just depends. I mean, can all this happen in 2 hours? No, not really. So with that being said, maybe like on a 15-minute time frame, to have this kind of play out on the 15-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute. Oh, do you have any coins, guys? Do you have any coins y'all want me to do? Do you have any questions, comments, concerns, issues? I can't wait till I'm so famous or have a huge following that I can go to other people's streams for literally 10 seconds. That would be a very awesome feeling. Just because you're so busy. I can't wait for that feeling. But right now, shoot, man, I'm just happy if somebody shows up for 10 seconds. Like, oh, I got another viewer. Let me see what I'm at. Ooh. Joe, they're not going to come if you leave. You sure about that? Joe, you got a poor attitude. I don't know. I don't know. Timer set. Timer set. You just got to put it above me for 7 more minutes, guys. Just 7 more minutes. Let's look at, what are we looking at? Oh, we looked at Litecoin on, with BC Poor Corp on the Piper Academy, a very early show. Good morning, crypto show. Price was right here. And I was saying, you know, do I think it'll go up? I really don't, because we have this resistance level right here. Price did a really nice run up. What I would do is set an alert right around this area. And then here's the alert for a possible short. But it would be a short-lived short, because what I'm looking at is I'm looking for a bounce potentially at the 382 level, if not 0.5. So if you were watching the show this morning, and if you wanted to take the trade, once the price broke this level, because again, we don't know it was, you know, the price was here. Price could have gone up, but this was very unlikely to happen. This is more of the thought process. And if, what I was like showing this? Yes. So what I was showing on this is if price does go up, because it's not healthy, such a great move, when it does, or if it does roll over, it'll roll over very fast to come to about 50% of this move. So that's what it is. Trader Nation, that's what it is. That is right. See here, learn and continue to learn. Only way to level up. Very true. 100%. 100%. Let's see here. I'm going down the list. And right now, Litecoin's coming down. Litecoin's coming down. I got 5 more minutes. I got 5 more minutes, guys. Let's make it to 3. You got 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes of this. I appreciate you guys very much. So right now, Bitcoin is coming down, and that's what I think is going to happen. Now, we were looking at Shogai, and this was actually done on an earlier stream. I forget which one it was. I think it was the last one that we did. And my thought process was price was here. For it to come down, then come up, then we can enter the trade. The alert did go off. Then I moved my alert a little bit more. We actually entered the trade, and we got stopped out. We got stopped out. Now, Ken, I will show you my wins and my losses. And this is one that we entered, and 30 minutes later, we're done. We're cooked. Very tight stop loss, just in case it reverses. This is a very low market cap coin, so it can move kind of fast, up or down. And 49.9 million, so 50 million. And here we enter the trade, and we got cooked. We got cooked. It looked like a great setup. You know, we broke out, came back down, retested, came up, and granted, would I have waited for this level? Not really. To me, this was a good entry. We entered the trade, and then I was looking for it to pull back here, then come up. Boom. This one hurt. I put some money in this one. This one hurt, and some leverage. See here. What coins would you scalp today? I wouldn't scalp. I would wait till after the FOMC meeting, and then probably, I don't know. I mean, it could be, there's so many. It could be Bitcoin, it could be Litecoin, it could be any coin, really. See, also it says, journal your trades and master one thing at a time. Once the aha moment clicks, you're good. Very true. And this is why I love doing videos and updated thought process videos, because not only is it helping my VIP members and my YouTube members, but it's also helping myself too. Because what I'm doing is I'm teaching what happened, the thought process in the moment, what happened after the fact. Was there something that we could have changed, maybe to, let's say right here. Oh man, we should have had the stop loss down here. Really? Why? Why would you have put it down here? Well, I wouldn't have been stopped out. Okay, but How would you know to put it here? You wouldn't. I mean, if you're going to put it this far, might as well put it this far, underneath this level. You know, you don't just put it under this because you see this, you know, and my initial was down here. But I'm like, you know what, it's 10%. You know, more than likely we're going to do leverage on this. It's pretty high risk. I don't want to do 10%. I'll do 5. I'll do 5 all day. And granted, just manage your risk. Let's see here. It's actually a form. It actually is from a song by Rush. Test for Echo. I'm pretty sure if I heard it, I would be familiar with it. Some kind of pictures on the Sense O'Clock News Miles. Man, I can't read today. Of yellow tape. I'm guessing that's a song. See, don't change that station. It's Gangster Nation. That's right. That's right. My feedback is stop using the path tool. Oh, stop using the path tool. Why would you stop using the path tool? My feedback is stop using the path tool. Why would you stop using the path tool? What is the path tool doing? See, journal your trades. Oh, this is, so the path tool actually helps me personally with emotions. If I see the price come down, I expect it to, but I expect it to bounce here. When it doesn't, then it's like, uh-oh. But in reference to journaling my trades, that's all the video updates that I do. That's all the videos that I do. That's all the YouTube videos that I do. Now, before YouTube, what I would do is I would chart it out. I would record myself because I hate typing. I would record myself, and then I would say, right now the market's good. Bitcoin is doing this and this. I would show Bitcoin. The FOMC meeting later today, about 5 hours. Right now there's a break of this level, so I'm going to enter the trade. And then I would do that. And then when the trade was, you know, I wouldn't normally do it when I'm updating my stop losses. But if I got stopped out or my target hit, I'd update the trade. And I'd do another little video. And I would have so many videos for that. And what I would do is I'd have the date for the folder, and then I'd have the coin for the folder, because at this time I was trading a few of them, and it got pretty messy as far as trying to keep track of it. And I just do an update. All right, so this is this. And then to tell you the truth though, I only really look back at them maybe like 3 or 4 times. It was very few times that I actually looked back at them. But just knowing that I was recording it, I guess helped me remember more of like the price action, what I saw, why I entered. And it's really good to actually say it out loud too, because you're having the senses doing all that stuff as far as the remembering. Let's see here. Let's see what else we got. Let's see here. The stop loss needs to be where it needs to be. Yep. 100%. So for me, my stop loss is right here, underneath this. Because if it breaks this, then what could happen is it comes down further, let's say to here, then it comes up, then it does a lower high, then it does this. Decision point is going to now attack this or come down. And I don't want to be a part of it comes down, because then I get stepped out. So I'd rather take my loss here and wait for this, and then potentially it breaks this level. Now it did an inverse head and shoulders, potentially. Again, I don't trade patterns, but I do see them. We'll call this the shoulder, the head, the shoulder breaks this level. The alert goes off. Boom. I'm in the trade again. So I'm actually preserving my capital, because this could have easily gone down 30%. Very low market cap. It's easy to see after the fact. Very easy to see. Let's see here. If you can take it, don't enter. Nope. If you can't take it, don't enter. The stop loss needs to be, oh yeah. So if the stop loss is too much, if you're losing too much money, lower your entry or reduce the stop loss. But like you have to be managed to take it. Now, granted, whenever I put my stop loss, I know which money I'm losing. And I only enter the trade because that's the amount of money I can lose. Now, granted, whenever I say the statement, and I should correct myself, but whenever I say the statement, I got wrecked, that's my terminology of I just got stopped out. If I say that I lost more money than I wanted to, it's because I don't want to lose any money. So those are my phrases. I knew how much money I was going to lose because I'm doing the setup, and I only do the amount of leverage based off of what I can lose. But I really do need to correct my terminology for those that don't understand the meaning behind it. Whenever I say get wrecked, I just lost. I got stopped out. It could be in profit or not in profit. Normally I'll say it when I'm not in profit. And then whenever I say I lost too much money, it's because I don't want to lose. So any money is too much. If I lose 10 cents, it's too much. So I do need to correct my terminology on that. Let's see here. Because pride does what it wants. Oh, price does what it wants. Path tool adds noise. I mean, price tool can add noise if you had like 13 of them or 7 of them. But if you have a plan A, plan B, maybe you need to take off the other stuff that's on your chart. Because if these 2 little things make it too much noise, maybe you already have a lot. Just saying. And for me, the path tool, it helps with my emotions as far as if I see it come down, this is what I'm thinking versus having 30 different scenarios. Well, it could come down to here and then come up, or it could come down to here and then come up, then come down, then come up, and then, or what it could do is it could come up here, then come down. It could go to the PLC and then reverse. It could bounce off of the VWAP and then reverse. So right there's like 13 different scenarios. But if I show with the path tool exactly the movement that I'm looking for, well, then this is what I'm looking at. I don't have to rely on the 13 different scenarios of what might happen. This is what I think could happen. That's for me anyway. But I know a lot of people, they like doing like 13, maybe 20 different scenarios. And then whichever way the price action goes, well, guess what? They're right. Versus for me, this is literally me taking accountability for what I think the price action might do. Sometimes I'm spot on. Sometimes I'm not. From here, I thought it was going to come down. Oh, no, wait. I did think it was going to come down. That's for sure. And then I'm thinking it's going to do this. So here it did come down. It did go up. It went up a little bit higher, coming down. And then I'm thinking it's either going to bounce here or here. So doing this, it helps me with my thought process. And this was definitely coming down, in my opinion, versus going up, higher likelihood, not definitely, but higher likelihood, just due to the fact that it ran up already. But so doing this, it keeps me accountable, and it shows that my thought process is sometimes pretty spot on. While others, like Bitcoin, man, yesterday I thought we were coming down. You know, we were right here. I thought we were going to come down because we're in this range. And then what happened? Shot straight up. Did not see that. I don't think anybody did. Let's see here. Forgot what I was looking at. I don't know. Let's see here. Also, it says, if it took longer, i.e. 6 hours for 8 hours, so be it. I'm assuming you're talking about being in a trade. Maybe there's a stop loss you're talking about. I don't know. I use the aha moment in trying to let people know that moving averages may be laggard, but they are also quite predictive. Yeah, and the reason for that is because they're an average. So if I had a quarter and I flipped it, and it landed on heads more times than tails, the average is, well, I can call out heads and it more than likely will land there. So for example, if we have a moving average here of whatever, there's a high chance that if we break this level, we're going to come down to this area. Why? Because this is an average. Now, granted, the price wouldn't be way over here. It would be something like this because price moves first. This is the average. So this would be like this. So yeah, I agree that they can be quite predictive, but it's not so much predictability. It's the average. Like, I don't know how else to explain average. Average is just that. It's the average. So if we had just like the PLC, if the PLC, if this is, well, let's just say it's a VWAP. This is the average of the volume. So the price action might come up to the average because it's the average. Like, I literally don't know how else to explain an average. I literally don't. But I agree 100%. Not so much predictive, but just where, I mean, it could go to that area because it's the average. But at the same time, let's just say we had our 21, 50, 200, whatever you use as the moving average, and it breaks this level. And you're like, oh, it's going to come down to it. But then it finds support somewhere else, and then it continues up. Well, now your moving average has to continue following the coin. But it's the average. And sometimes you'll see the average being really nice support, and then sometimes it doesn't even care. Just break through it. But yeah. So Bitcoin dominance is pumping, or pumping. Very nice. So Bitcoin dominance pumping, that just means people are getting out of their coins, and coins are dumping right now. The majority of them. Coins are dumping. So that's all it means. My chart is clean AF. That's Dave. Oh, awesome. Send me a chart. I would love to see how you chart. Send me a chart. Trade_intuition Telegram. I'd like to see it. Hello. It's cleaner than mine for sure. Very nice. Here. Your ribbons is important. Your strategy is awesome. Ribbons. Not sure who that's. See, make it easy to see bullish or bearish. I agree. So for the moving averages, I also use it for a strength indicator. If we have the moving averages in ascending order, so the 9, the 50, the 200, this is very bullish. This is showing that there's a lot of strength in the coin. So I do agree with that. We got Road Dog Crypto in the house. Very nice. Let's see here. In volume, I believe in the volume. Road Dog says, I use MAs to gauge momentum. Same here. See here, possible support resistance as a bonus. Yep, 100%. So for support resistance for the moving averages, I consider it like a 4 as far as the strength. POC and VWAP, I consider it about a 6 for the strength. Order blocks, demand zones, supply zones, I'd say maybe a 5. Fair value gaps, a 3. What else is there? That's pretty much it. Nothing's above a 6. See here. Dang it, I blew my lurker status. Oh no. Oh no. Very good. Don't use Telegram. You should. I don't like Telegram because there's so many scammers. Come on, get out of here, man. Everybody says that. I don't use Telegram. There's too many scammers. Well, guess what's on Discord? Scammers. Why do I like Telegram so much? Well, because I can be in a group. Let's just say, for example, I join Allset's group, and he has a Discord, and he has 30 channels like everybody has. You have the announcements channel, you have the welcome channel, you have the new members channel, you have the chat channel, you have your chart setups channel, you have your meme coin channel, you have your news channel, you have, the list goes on and on and on. That's not even the VIP section. Then you have the VIP section. Oh my gosh. Now I join Brumbalo's Discord. And let's say he has the same kind of setup. That's on Discord. I go in and I just get bombarded. Like, man, I don't even know where to go. Now, let's say we use Telegram. Telegram I join Allset's channel, and he has 30, groups or whatever, but I only want to see the setups, and I want to see anything that he posts, like announcements. I don't want the chat. I don't want anything. In Telegram, I can get those two little groups and put them into one folder. And same thing with David Brumbelow. Let's say he has 30, and for him, I only want to see his setups. I get his one group and I put it in the same exact folder. And that way, when this one folder lights up, I know it's either David or Allset who posted something that may be of interest. So I can open that folder really quick. Boom, I get what I need. I'm out. How long did I spend? 3 seconds. Versus Discord, where I go into David's, I see all these things like, okay, where's the group that I normally go to? Man, my memory's so horrible. Is it this chat group? Oh no, it's the VIP chat group. So I go to the VIP chat group, and then it's the whole bunch of nonsense. It's like, okay, fine, let me look at some charts. And then you have one of your admins that charts, a whole bunch. You have another admin that charts a whole bunch. Then you have another admin that charts a whole bunch. So that's 3 additional groups. And then you have your setups. I was like, oh my gosh, man, that's too much. Too much. But there's scammers in Telegram. Really? Do you know how many Tom Crowns on Discord have requested a friend, a membership or a friendship or whatever it's called? Do you know how many Tom Crowns have messaged me? You can turn off mute. Yeah, I do. I turn off mute all the time. As soon as I join a group, I put mute on it because I don't do Discord. I really do not do Discord. And, but the point that I'm trying to make is that everybody who has a Discord generally has 1,001 membership or categories. And there's zero chance that I just pull this one and put it into a folder. Now, granted, on Telegram, you are unable to do that if the owner of the group creates it as like a topic or whatever it is, to where it's a group that has a bunch of groups, because that's more like Discord, to where things can't be forwarded to there, or things can't be, you can't really, it restricts a lot of stuff when you have all your groups inside one folder. But if you just have all of your groups, then somebody like myself can say, I like this chat. They're really good. They have a lot of info. I'm going to get this one chat and put it in my news folder where I have all of my news. And then I'm going to pin that person to the very top so that it's extremely organized. Let's see here. David says you can mute it. I do. All else will come through. Yep. I have a lot of stuff turned off in Discord. I only get notifications that I want. Yeah, same. Yeah, as soon as I join a group, man, I mute it. The only thing I don't have mute on is Piper Academy, I think. Let's see here. David says, that's cool. You can put it all in different folders. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can be super crazy organized. I can have your call out group. I can have Allset's call out group. I can have whatever call out group and put it in one folder. And that way, whenever it lights up, I know it's a setup. Or let's say it's news. I can put it in a folder, and when it lights up, I know it's news. Versus, somebody, and that's one thing I do. CJ says, I don't use Telegram either. Let me guess, because they're scammers. Oh my gosh. Trying to show you all the way, guys. I hate Discord so much. Like, man, I hate Discord so much. Because everybody who has a Discord has 10 plus channels. Easy. Everybody. And there's no way for me to only have, man, I'm not going to go with, but yeah, I hate Discord. You can create folders in the Discord. Can you really? If so, oh, CJ, it just feels scammy to me. Dude, have you not been on Discord? Like, I literally rolled my eyes at you. I literally did. I've never rolled my eyes to another man before, but I literally rolled my eyes at you. There are scammers everywhere. The cuckoo's outside. The cuckoo's everywhere. Everywhere. Once again, I joined Discord. I joined a group on Discord. Do you know many of the owners, Alex O Cryptos that message me? Tom Crowns that message me? Like, there's scammers everywhere, man. And then you could, put settings just like in Discord to where people can't message you. Let's see here. I don't care about setups or calls. I feed myself. You're missing the point, man. I was afraid somebody was going to say that. You're missing the point. I'm referring to if there's a chat or anything, you completely missed the point. I'll say you completely missed the point. Let's say I'm somebody who doesn't know how to trade, and I'm joining this group and this group and this group, and I'm trying to learn. I always have the beginner mindset. And even right now, that's why I don't go to Discord. I hate Discord. You have no idea. I really hate Discord. But what I'm saying is, let's say it's news that you're after, or let's say it's information as far as the economy or anything. You can get that folder or that group and put it into a folder. So, see, I don't love Discord either, to be honest. See, I have several, some are crypto, some are gaming. Yeah. Let's just say you wanted to know when, there's so many examples I can give. I mean, it doesn't have to be about stealing charts, because Allset's probably going to say that. Oh, you steal charts. Man, I don't even go in Discord or Telegram. I'm too busy. But yeah, it's so much better. And I find it so frustrating that so many people don't use Telegram because they only use Discord because they're scammers. The cuckoo's over there. Cuckoo's everywhere. Moving on. All right. Kate Diggy's in the house. Let's see here. Joe, you already know how to trade. Just trade. Oh, man, you're missing the point, dude. I don't look at people's charts. I'm not saying this for me. I'm saying this. Let's say Road Dog has a group, and let's say I want to see when his chat is active. So let's just take out the trade setup, because since Allset is like so focused on that, let's say it's just the chat. I only want chats. I don't want charts. I don't want anything else. I only want the chat from Alex O's community, from Tom Crown's community, from Road Dog's community, from 6 other communities. I only want the chats. That way everybody is, oh, Joe, you still charts. No. We get all those 6. We put them in one folder. So whenever that folder lights up, I know that somebody is talking in the community that I'm interested in. Then I can go and so hopefully that makes sense. I don't know, all set. I kind of felt that. I was like, oh, stop looking at charts. So do your own charts. You know how to trade. I don't look at charts. I do not look at other people's charts. I will, though. I'll let you know right now. I will when the time is right. Right now, I'm not. And I will let you know when I do look at other people's charts. Joe, you just said you're going to steal charts. No. You have to be smart, guys. You have to be smart. It's called leveraging your time. I'm already looking at all these charts. I'm already looking at different levels. I'm already doing alerts. But I'm telling you right now, I will look. I haven't done it yet, but I will look at other people's charts when the time is right. Because if you think about it, it only makes sense. Let's say there's a group that has 20,000 people in there, and they post a chart that looks amazing. Inverse head and shoulders, falling wedge, divergence, whatever it is. And that group is going to join that coin. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to rechart that coin, and I'm going to post it for my community. And I'm going to tell people about it on YouTube. Joe, you just stole a chart. I saw a chart. I'm being smart. They have a community of 10, 20, 30,000 people. That coin will move. Think about it. Have I done that yet? No. Will I? Yes. 100%. I am being 1,000,000% honest with you guys. I don't care if you think less of me because of that. Instead, you should be, wow, that's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. That's the only thing I learned from my ex-boss. That's the only thing I learned. And it makes sense because we are trading against people. Volume drives the price up and down. If you have a group of 10, 20,000 people and they're making the price move, who cares where that chart has gotten from? Who cares? There's the volume. Joe, that's not ethical. No, you might be upset because you didn't think of it. I'm letting you know the secrets, guys. I'm letting you know the secrets. Have I done it yet? Nope. Will I? 100%. 100. I'm being extremely honest with you. There's none of this, oh, Joe's a genius. He found this coin. No, I will tell you, hey, I found it from this group. I will tell you that because I do not want to act like something I'm not. And we have had coins where we've entered and they have mooned. I mean, easy 40, 50%. We have leverage on it. It took like a few hours. And I tell my group, now I didn't get that from any groups because I'm not looking at groups right now. But I tell my group, that was luck. 100% luck. There was nothing I did different to find that coin. I just found that coin before a larger group found that coin. More than likely, I don't know. But that's the only thing I can assume. Or maybe it went to a pump group. I don't know. But I found that. My alert went off before theirs, and I entered the trade. And there's been a few times, this was when the market was like really great. I was looking at a group, and I actually posted 2 days prior than another group. And our coin, it took 2 days. I mean, it was kind of going sideways. Took 2 days, and that sucker freaking mooned. And I'm thinking, why? There was no news. What happened? So then I go and I look at the group that I sometimes at that time would look at. And sure enough, they posted 2 days after. Does that mean they stole my chart? No, their alert just went off 2 days later. Or maybe they saw it when I saw it. They started accumulating. And then 2 days later, they posted it so they could pump their bags. Possible. Let's see here. Let me catch up on the chat. I've been rambling. Let's see here. See here. Going down the list. Yeah, I think I left off here. Oh man, it went all the way to the bottom. Let's see here. See here. CJ says, I always have issues with security things on Telegram. It never lets me pass. No idea what you're talking about, man. Wes says, Joe, how can you create a poker game online so we can all join and pay for $25 in sole prize? Well, that would be Discord. But here, I'm really not here to play games. I'm here to make you money. Just saying. Or we can go on AOL. And I'm sure they have a poker place. Let's see here. I come here to steal charts. There you go. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. Also says, news, other people's opinions. CA doesn't mean anything. Why do you join groups, all set, if nothing means anything? You don't get the charts. You don't get the news. You don't get opinions. You don't get TA. Why do you join the groups? How's answering me that? I'm very curious. I'm generally curious. Why do you join groups? Do you join groups? I don't even know if you join groups. Let's see here. It just says, what's going on? What's up? See, not sure, Joe, trying to make a point. Not sure, Joe, trying to make a point. Complete sentences. Not sure you're just trying to make a point or you're. See, Jesse says, I'm smart. Very nice. Also smart. Very nice. See here. I would not. You would not what? Complete thought process. Hey, we got Blocky in the house. What's up, Blocky? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. I see. Also, it says, I would just retweet and say, look at this nice call by XYZ. But it would have my setup on it. It would have my thought process. Now, granted, you know, I'll tell my community, you know, I got this from another group, but I have yet to do that. But my levels will be different. My entries would be different. Basically, what I'm looking at whenever they have their setup, this is what I'm looking at. Whenever they have their setup with all their lines and levels, this is what I see. I don't see their lines. I don't see their levels. They don't trade like me. This is what I see. Oh, we broke this level. We came up here. Let's go. Oh, we broke this level. It came up. It came down. It retested, and now it's here. And they're posting the setup with their trend lines and patterns and everything. I don't see that. I see this. And because I see this, I chart the way I chart, and then it's my setup. Now, granted, I'll let them know, hey, I saw this on another coin, but I have yet to do that because there's no setups that I've seen that are good. And can you imagine that? Like if you gave, you know, you happen to see it on YouTube, for example, and they did a trend line, and then you go and you're like, hey, you know what? I like this. I don't see that trend line, but I see an inverse head and shoulders, or I see a cup and handle, or I see a divergence. And then you go and you post it in your group, and you're like, oh, but so-and-so showed the coin. No. They didn't see what you saw. You saw something completely different. They just happened to show you the price action, and then you went from there. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Just something by before I get back to work. Thank you, Blocky. Appreciate you, man, being here. See, little Caspo, what's up, brother? I just got my new passport. I'm verified on KuCoin right now. Very nice. I want to buy Caspa, but a little bit. I hope and believe it'll dump. Well, let's go. Let's go. See here, going on the list. See here, David says, that's why I have my Discord set. Everything's muted, but certain chats within groups, and then I drag those channels into my first, second, and third crypto folder. I didn't know you could do folders in the thing. Well, then that's good. But again, I don't even use it, man. I'm subscribed to people. I literally don't look at their charts. I don't look at their chat. I don't look at any of that stuff. I'm just there to support them. That's all I do. See here, I need to do this bad with my Discord. I tried the other day, but still annoying amount to manage. Yeah. See here, what coin? See, that's pretty small brain. The way to fish and to take gains. That's pretty small. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. Blocky is my #1 top channel in the top #1 folder. My Discord, very nice. He just #1 channel folder. Nice. See here, he was rogue. I had to reel him in. See here. Also, it says I'm not in any groups. Oh, good for you. Let's see here. Yeah, to me, it's just too much noise. Like I said, I'm in groups, but I don't look at them. All I'm in is my group. It's too much noise. Like, and there's a bunch of chatter and back and forth. To me, it's too much noise. And then you leave for like 30 minutes, you come back and there's like 200 messages. Like, no, can't do it. Let's see here. I just chat with the boys. There you go. Okay, Jesse says, this is why you got to keep up with the chat. Jesse, man, for the love of God, I wish one day you would have a YouTube channel. Dear God, dear baby Jesus, please grant Jesse a YouTube channel. I will be his first subscriber, and I will make sure that everybody chats in his YouTube, and that way I can remind him how difficult it is to have your own thought process and go over charts and explain your points. Dear Lord, please hear me. And remind him that he needs to constantly be having one eyeball on the chat while instantaneously chatting with the live stream, continuing his thought process, and at the same time, dear Lord, at the same time, also answer the questions in the chat. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. You're the best. Baby Jesus, you're the best. And Big Jesus. And thank you for dying for our sins. Love you. All right. Moving on. Had to end it on a positive note. All right. Let's see here. Blocky says, yeah, sorry, I haven't been sharing charts lately. Let's see, I'm only in there to community, Blocky, think we all are. I mean, Blocky Crypto. See here, going down the list. What? Thanks, Jesse. By the way, Rusty is getting out. Rusty in the hospital. Uh-oh. Oh, Rusty bots. I was getting worried. See here, if I'm not in a trade, you'll see me. You're right. Yep. I've been in my trade since April 7th. Very nice. Dude, killing it. Very nice. Okay, going down the list. Rusty bots. Okay. And we're up to speed. I feel like he's talking to Jesse and not to God right now. Oh no, I was talking to God. Please, God, I'm begging you so much, because Jesse always mentions this. Always. This is why you need to do the chat more. God, please, please grant Jesse a YouTube channel so he can do live streams and see how difficult it is to be at two places at once, having your own thought process and also answering questions and reading the chats. Thank you, God. No, it's to God. It's literally to God. Literally. Let's see here. KGQ says, there are them. Didn't know. My bad. See here. Sin says, sorry, Joe. It's my fault. The chat's so cluttered. I love it. I love the chat rate. The chat rate is just kicking it right now. This is pretty awesome. I love it. Let's see here. I'm dying by laughing. And I just had dinner. Uh-oh. Watch out. Hey, we got BC Pork Corp in the house. What's up, BC? Appreciate you, man, being here. You guys are great. I'm not a religious man, but I just pray twice. For the love of God, just pray twice. Let's see here. All right, going down the list. All right. So I'm all caught up with the chat. Very nice. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Any last questions, comments, concerns, issues? Oh, but I am telling you right now, guys, I am the most honest, open person you will ever meet, because I have nothing to sell you. If I had something to sell you, I wouldn't be telling you all this stuff. Are you kidding me? I would not be telling you half the stuff that I tell you. But because I have nothing to sell you, I'll let you know all the secrets, guys. I will let you know all the secrets. Work smarter, not harder. Manage your time. Leverage your time. Most importantly, leverage your time. That's what I show you. But any questions, comments, concerns, issues, speak now or forever hold your peace. So let's go ahead and put a timer on. We're going to put the timer on for 3 minutes. So if there is any questions, it'll be done in that time. If there's any charts you want me to do or anything, any last statements, then of course that's we done. Let's see here. KD says, Jesse could maybe do a crypto news channel, hottest coins of the week. There you go. Because he does like looking at the macro. And in my opinion, people who look at the macro, the larger picture, are the ones that tend to have more success, because they're not doing all this up and down stuff. They're looking at the longer term. You buy it, you hold it, it goes down. Okay, not a problem. But you're looking not for the quick fix. You're looking for something that's going to play out in a few weeks, maybe a few months. So that'd be cool. And ooh, Jesse, you better believe I'm going to have your chat rate up like crazy. Let's see here. Lucky says, please, y'all, buy my course. I'm poor. dude. And I say this all the time too. Like, all these people who have groups are rich because they show you that they're rich, and they sell you that dream that you could be rich like them if you know how to trade. However, they don't know how to trade. They're only getting rich because you are paying them to get rich to trade. But they're getting rich because you're paying them to learn how to get rich from trading. It's an endless cycle. So could they get lucky at times? Sure. If you raise your voice or ask questions, they will definitely kick you out. No free funds or nothing like that. And you're banned, and you'll never be able to ask questions or anything else. And that's how so I always say this joke to where I have a book for sale. It was 5,000, but now it's 50,000 because it's in such high demand. The book is $50,000, and the book is about how to sell a book for $50,000. Now, if you're interested in this book, let me know, and you too could be selling a book for $50,000. And the title of the book is How to Sell a Book for $50,000. That's how they get rich. That is how they get rich. But for me, since I have nothing to sell you, I tell you all the tips and tricks. I tell you all the secrets. And my goal is to help you leverage your time. And there you go. See here, we got 23 seconds left for comments, questions, concerns, issues. Let's see here, going down the list. VC Port Corp says, my course is $4.99. It's called the Piper Academy. Yeah. That by far, man, that is the cheapest. Dude needs to crank that bad boy up to $99 a month. It is so worth that $99 a month. But like, I get it. Like, he wants numbers. It is very smart. It's very strategic. And if anybody is here, I strongly recommend. You know, yes, do I have my own thing? Yes, of course. But my gosh, if you don't have $5, I would strongly recommend you go pick up cans. You do something. Go talk to your grandma if she's still alive and say, Grandma, remember that time where you used to give me $5 in my birthday cards? Can you do that again? You need Piper Academy. It has so much value. So everybody knows how much I hate Discord. Everybody knows I hate Discord so much. I'm only in Discord because of Piper Academy. Only because of Piper Academy. So that tells you how valuable Piper Academy is. $4.99. All you do is you go to their YouTube channel. Jesse, can you put their stuff in there? You go to their YouTube channel and you become a YouTube member. That's it. It's that easy. And just, you know, if you do, you know, when you do get into Discord, let them know that I sent you. They don't pay me or nothing like that, but just, you know, let them know that I do talk about them and how undervalued they are. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Like it says, yeah, I don't pay anyone. I do accept donations, but I don't. Yeah, me too. I accept donations. It's in my description. I do have a group. And of course, if you want to join my group, you know, ask me trade_intuition. But that's just so that you get access to me almost 24/7. Plus all the extra stuff that I do. I'm not going to bore you with that stuff. But I don't sell it to you. If I had a group to sell, man, I wouldn't be telling you half the stuff that I tell you. I wouldn't be lying to you. I would just be very selective with what I tell you. And that's what they do. Because they want to convince you certain things. Let's see here. Oh no. Kicked you out after paying? Oh, they'll kick you out after paying for sure. It's no refunds. Like it says, I need a laptop. That's why I accept. See here? BC says they sell to people that's, yep. Now, I wouldn't say gullible. I would say new. Because when I was brand new, I fell for it. The greed, you know, the wanting to have that lifestyle, but more so the money. You know, join my group. We did this trade. We did this trade. We did this trade. Then you join the group and you realize that those 8 results that they showed for the week was actually, out of, let's just say 10, but usually it's 20 charts a day. That's out of 70. Out of 70 charts, they had 8 that they were promoting. So you think that you're going to go into the group and they're going to get nothing but wins because of their strategy or whatever they do. But it's a numbers game. That's all it is. It's literally a numbers game. Literally. And that's why I post very few coins. Like I mentioned this at the very beginning of the show. We entered this coin and we got stopped out. I show you our wins. I show you our losses. I do not want you joining my group thinking that we have all wins. I am the most honest person you will ever have as a mentor. Ever. Because what I'm doing, I'm not selling you anything. You want it? Here you go. But we lost. And it was a short, it was very tight. Then of course you can add leverage to it. It was either a spot or leverage. But we got stopped out. I thought it was going to come down to here, come up. And nope, setup was great, in my opinion. What says, I love you, Joe. Love you too, man. Love everybody here. Love everybody here. Like it says, if you study charts, you don't need to pay anything. If you study charts and you practice and you devote yourself several hours a day, it's like when I woke up and one day and I said, you know what? I want to become a registered nurse. I didn't just become a registered nurse. I had to go to the school. And it took a long time. However, as a trader, we can wake up and say, I want to be a trader. And we can start trading. So you need the education. In my opinion, mentors are needed, in my opinion. Because what they're going to do is they're going to, not just because I'm a mentor, but just in general. If I had to do it all over again, would I? Yes. Would I buy? I paid for 5 mentors at the very beginning. It was a lot of freaking money. But I learned basically they told me what not to do because they were only showing me in the bull market because that's when I joined, it was the bull market. But I lost so much money using their strategies, like maybe a month or 2 after I joined, because now the market's changing. So what I actually learned was what not to do. That's what they taught me. But I had to lose all that money using their strategies to actually learn. But yeah. Let's see here. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. K Diggy says, my course is $99 a minute. Ooh, sexy. But it's the best. Hey, there you go. Let's see here. Road Dog says, but they claim they made millions trading Bitcoin. Yeah. And I mean, you can just see by the way they trade, but you can't see this as a new trader because they look amazing. And they double talk, but you don't catch that double talk as a new trader because you're just entranced by the charisma, by the ambiance, by the clapping and the hooping and the hollering and who else did this and who else did that. Like it's emotions. So you literally get engulfed in that and you can become brainwashed. You really can. Because anytime anybody says anything negative or perceived as negative, they get kicked out, they get removed. So you don't want to do that. You want to be a part of something. I have a video I want to show you guys really quick. To me, this video is very important. I know we're going way off track. This video shows the psychology of an echo chamber. And I'm going to set up the video. First, I'm going to give an analogy. There was a story where there's a group of people in a waiting room. Everybody's in on it except for one person who comes in. And when the bell rings, they all tap their head. So the bell rings, they're waiting. Everybody taps their head but him. And he looks around and is like, what's going on? 5-10 minutes later, the bell rings again. Everybody taps their head. And he's like, so after about like 5, 10, 20 times of this going on, the bell rings and now he taps his head because he wants to feel a part of the group. It's psychology, guys. It is psychology. And then pretty soon the bell rings, he automatically touches his head. Now, one of the actors leaves and a new person comes in who doesn't know anything, sits down, the bell rings, everybody taps their head, including the one who didn't know anything, He tapped his head. So the very new guy, he's looking around. So now it's the same scenario. And that's what happens in an echo chamber, where if, let's say, you're now following this fake guru and you're losing and losing and losing, well, you don't want to say anything because you don't want to be the guy who's looking around. You want to be the guy who's tapping his head. So when you finally do win, guess what you do? You post your win because you want to feel a part of the group. You want to show that the system really works and you want to be with everybody. At that same time, a new member comes in who just paid for the group and they're losing and losing and losing just like you were. And then they see that you posted something and, well, here's the psychology. Here we go. There's no volume on this, but I'm going to explain this to you. So right now, the guy's in the elevator and he's looking around. Guy's wearing a helmet. Guy's wearing a helmet. There's several other helmets on the ground. And this guy just came in, picked up the helmet, put it on. This guy's freaking out, is like, what's going on? Then the door opens again. Somebody else comes in, not even thinking. She grabs the helmet. She puts it on like it's normal. This dude's freaking out. It's like, what's going on? I don't get it. He looks down at the helmets. There's two left. Somebody else comes in. Same thing, not even thinking, gets the helmet like it's part of a routine. And now the dude's curious, like, what? Everybody's doing this. I don't want to feel left out. Everybody's going to think I'm the oddball. Let me get the last helmet because somebody else might come in. And he's thinking about it. This is psychology, guys. This is psychology. This is why the fake gurus are so good at creating an echo chamber, because what ends up happening is nobody wants to voice any negative activity because everything's so positive. And that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. So that when you do win, you post because now you're happy. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see here. It'll be the last 3 minutes you ever. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, Jesse's gonna get on me because I have a lot of chat to catch up on. See, Rodog says, just make 3% 3 times a day. Easy peasy, they say. Yeah. See here, what happened with the FOMC? Doesn't happen until 1 more hour. And then at 2:30 Eastern time, which is an hour and 15 minutes from now, we'll have Mr. Powell. See here. Jesse says, Discord is amazing. Beg to differ. We got Wick's wife 589 in here, I believe. Yes, indeed. Very good. Catching up on the chat. See here. Can we barter BC? There you go. Okay, going down the list. See here. Yeah. Going down the list. Let's see here. Wick's wife says, Wick's wife 589 says, all set. Dating advice channel is $99 a month. Worth every penny. Hey, there you go. She met Wick that way. There you go. Going down the list. Yeah. So there's a lot of good people out there that do teach for free. A lot of great videos. Of course, I have a lot of them. Not being biased, but I do have a lot of them. Frankie Candles has some really great videos. I haven't watched them, to tell you the truth, but I know they're great because people who I trust say they're great. Same thing with Alex O Crypto. I've never watched his videos as far as like teaching. I don't think I have, but I know he's great because I've seen him trade. So there are good people out there that have good training videos, and it's for free. Let's see here. Frankie gives the sauce for free. Yeah, 100%. Okay, let's see here. Going down the list. See here. What says self-taught is the way for beginners? That is, there's no rush. Do it at your own pace. Yeah, self-taught, it costs you a lot of money. That's for sure. It cost me a lot of money. And then I got mentors, and that cost me even more money, and then I lost some more. But just sticking with it. See here. Thank you, Wix Wi-Fi 99. Yes, everybody subscribe to Blocky. Great guy. So definitely subscribe to him. I like, for some strange reason, it's dumb. I like watching your drive home. Like you're just driving home, just kick back. It's pretty cool. I like it. The first time I saw you, it's like, oh, he's live. Like, he's driving home. I was like, oh, okay. And then every time I see you're driving home, it's like, oh, I guess that's what he does. And I was like, I like it. It's cool. Let's see here. And of course, you do charts as well. So going down the list really quick. Okay. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay, trying to read these pretty fast. See here, BC Port Corp says a lot of those groups front run moves, low cap access. Yep, sure do. Sure do. For weeks, and then they sell to the people. Yep, 100%. 100%. Okay, going to the list. Okay. See, Wix Wi-Fi 99 says, Alex has an excellent new video about VWAP. Yeah, I saw that pop up. I didn't click on it yet, but I do want to see that. I have to definitely see that video. See here, when Joe put that up, made it funny. Not sure. See here. So do a lot of people, I enjoy doing them. Oh my gosh, so many thems and its, and I have no idea what you're referring to. See here, all said, I made it sound like an actual testimonial. See here. All right, very good, guys. Let me see. Any questions? I think we're good. I think we already did our timer for the questions. I want to thank you guys for being here. You could be anywhere, but you're here. I want to thank you very much. This one, man, it wicked us out, and I'm really happy that it went down a little bit further. I really hate seeing when it wicks us and then it just jumps. It's like, oh man, come on. But we never know until after it happens. So this one, I'm going to look at getting into it again, but we'll see. But I do thank you guys. See, Jesse says, can we look at Cardano? Sure thing. So let's look at ADA. Next, this is on Blowfin. See here, I don't have anything on the daily. We're at the bottom. So this would be my bottom of this zone that I'm looking at. This would be the top. Right now, I think I heard somebody earlier. I don't like watch. I kind of have it in the background just playing. I think I heard somebody earlier, whether it was today or yesterday, saying that it looks bullish for Cardano. I don't see this looking bullish. When price went up, down, up, down, up, down, you know, doing the kind of losing momentum. It does have this like internal structure of a trying to run up, but it can't. Then it does this number. Nice pumps though, very nice pumps. Coming in here, it looks like it wants to roll over. Let's go in the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. For me, I would look to short it, but I would have to be careful. So this is what I'm looking at. The price action would need to break this level. We'll make it blue so it's not so confusing. And could we do it on a lower time frame? 1 hour. All right, so what we can do is on a 1 hour time frame, wait for the candle to close underneath 0.6455. If the candle closes underneath that level, let's go ahead and put these all to the 1 hour time frame. If the 1 hour candle closes underneath this blue level, then I would enter a short. If the price action breaks above this blue level, I would enter a long. But Joe, aren't you flipping and flopping? No, not really. You know, because right now the price does look weak. Let's go to a higher time frame. And what we're doing is we're just doing like a scalp trade. And that's another thing too. I need to know if it's a scalp or what type of trade it is. But for me, I'm looking more of a scalp trade. Right now it's looking bearish. It's looking weak. You know, we have this zone here, this zone here. The zone is lower. So each of these zones are getting lower and lower. So I would think that it might roll over to at least this area to potentially continue what we've been seeing. Let me see. So this, I'm trying to see when that kind of matches. But I do think that we might see something like this. If it breaks this down part. Something like this. Coming down and then potentially coming down. Now this depends on Bitcoin as well. So I think that we could continue this type of style. Now, if it breaks above this will be our first level. Then here would be our second. So what I would need to do, let me actually fix this because I want to be safer. So this, let's put this on here. Let's change, I guess I'll leave it to blue. So what I would do in this case, what is the price range tool from where we're currently at to here? 15%, man. I know that's too much. It's 10%. See, because if you entered right now, let's go on the 1 hour time frame. If you entered above this level, which originally I was thinking about, let me show you what I think might happen. We could potentially come up, and let's just say we do something like this. Then we start rolling over. We could do that. Just because we've been rolling over. So what I would do, if you wanted to, you could actually scale into this trade, and I would do it 3 times. One, I would have one entry above the blue on the 1 hour candle close above. The next entry above the white, 0.7216, and then my last entry here. If you want it to be really safe, I just wait to here. Because you're going to get rid of all this noise, all this chop. And then once you do this, you're actually breaking the structure. You're actually coming up now. That's what I think. But at the moment, I would lean to a short once it broke the level that we're talking about. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me catch up on the chat really quick. Let's see here. Let's see here. Geo opened a long on ADA, I believe. Really? So people trade differently. So here's the thought process on opening a long, which me personally, I wouldn't. Now, could you be a genius and say, look at me, I caught the bottom, I'm the best, post on X how great you are, join your group? Sure, of course. But it's too risky because this is what I think what really might happen. If we come up, I think we're gonna come up to here. Then come down and do this. This is what I think is going to happen. I don't know, but this is what I think right here. This is move by move right here. Could I be wrong? Sure. You know, this came down, took this liquidity, very nice. It would be nice for a retracement, and that's what I'm showing here. The retracement that I'm looking at is between 38 and 50% of this move. So if we were to do this, and that's another thing too, I'm in Geo's group, guys. I'm in his private Discord. I don't know half the stuff he posts. I don't know any of the stuff he posts. I saw this morning that he was posting a lot of updates on, I think it was Bitcoin, and that was from his YouTube channel. I don't even know that he posts. I don't know when he posts. I don't know how often he posts. I don't know. I just join people's groups to support him. I don't even know if he has admins that, does he have admins? No, I think he does. Because I remember when I first got in there, I was asking for help in reference for clarification. Could this come up between the 382 and the 0.5? Sure. That's what I drew. Bingo bango. I think it might come up, create a lower high before rolling over. Could I be right? Sure. Could he be right? Sure. You know, do I think that it might roll over if it breaks this level? Yeah. It'll attack this, more than likely attack this. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Let's see here. David's been lurking a lot. Also it says, take care of responsibilities. Yes. See, always lurking. Yes, indeed. Okay, going to the list. Lurking shenanigans. Good TA, Joe. Short and sweet. Yeah. And it's funny too, because like that's how all my TA is. It's short and sweet. I was on BC Port Corp channel that, on Piper Academy. Good Morning Crypto. And it's funny because like he's very elaborate. It's literally like a song, just beautiful the way he describes everything. And for me, support, resistance, set alert, breaks this level, enter, wait, this level. Boring. Very boring. No flair. No, I mean, that's probably why my views are what it is, because there's no flair. And I'm pretty sure that's why it is. But that's, I need to start, man, I need to start learning, like, not so much how to trade, but how to talk, how to use all that flair. I mean, just, man, me, it's literally level, boring, quick, gets the job done. Gets the job done. See here. See, it just says, yeah, also might poke stinger again. Okay. No risk, no glory. There you go. Very true. Very true. Now, there are some people that will trade like order blocks, and they'll trade demand zones and everything else. I don't. It's too risky. Now, granted, when the market isn't as risky as it is now, I will definitely be buying demand zones, fair value gap bounces, you know, retracements to the 0.5 or the 382 or what. Oh, I just realized it's because I drew it down. It's like I'm expecting it to come up. I was like, wait a minute, those numbers are different. But I will be buying at those levels without waiting for the break of a newly created high or low, resistance support. But right now is not the time for it. Could you enter right now and get lucky and brag to everybody? Sure, of course. That's what X is for. But it's just too risky for me. I don't want to lose money. I would rather it do this, come down, and then let's say I want to enter along. I want to see the price come down to the area that I think it might come down to, maybe put 33%, maybe 50% here, knowing that it could come up and roll over because nobody knows what's going to happen. You know, and it's so funny too. All these people that do all these entries, they're always talking about, look at this liquidity area and look at this liquidity. And we might come and sweep this liquidity right here and this liquidity down here. But yet they'll still enter this and then not talk about this liquidity if this goes up. But if this comes down, well, then they talk about the liquidity, that there was liquidity here, the price ended up coming for it, and now we have to wait for, you know, whatever. For me, I want to enter here because this is much safer. Now, granted, when the market is different and very easy to make money, when we see the price come down to here, guess what? I have an entry here and I have an entry here. I don't think this entry is going to hit. This would be my, if it was retracing, this would be my 618. This would be my 382. And I would put my entries here because there's a chance that it's going to come down and hit it and go right back up. So that's my thought process. All right, moving on. Okay. Let's see here. BC Port Corp says, I appreciate that, Joe. I'm a businessman. Joe, I can't turn it off. Yeah, you're good, man. You're really good. I really need to study how, and that's what I really do is like I study how people talk and kind of finesse like what they're seeing. Because mine, here's a level, this is what we do, boom. And I'm done. I'm literally, and it was funny. I told this story earlier that once the stream was done for Good Morning Crypto, I was telling BC Port Corp, I said, man, you were so eloquent, you know, describing everything. I mean, it was just great. And then I had to follow that. It was like, my stuff is boring. It's bare bones. Gets the job done. All right, guys, that's it for me. I do thank you very much. We are going to leave But before we do so, we're going to jam out to one of my songs that I absolutely love. And it is the Keyboard Warrior song. And after the song, that'll be it. So here we go. Let me know if you like this Keyboard Warrior song in 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where I show you how to trade in the most simplistic form without pattern memorizations or all these things that you have to memorize. I make it very, very, I don't want to say easy, but less difficult for sure. Support, resistance, trend lines when we need them. And of course, we do use other tools, but everything is shown when needed. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you in the next video. And as always, let's make this fun. Before we go, let's jam out. Here we go. Oh, I got to turn on my camera too. 1 second.
It's trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking, but they never listen. Fanboy, think for yourself. Isaac talking slick, calling me a fake, saying I'm a scammer, man, give me a break. Still charts, nah, I draw the lines with grace. You trading on replay, stuck in last week's race. Luck ain't my game, I'm Fibonacci's air. Golden Riccios, boy, I'm breathing the clean air. You saying you're a fake with no facts to share. Love reading your comments, thinking I care. Fake girls ban questions, they grift and they hide. Trade intuition incurs inquires. Keyboard warrior, step to the side. Ask me about the markets, I'll school you with pride. While you cry to your mom, I don't wanna go outside. Mom, make me a peanut butter sandwich.
Keyboard warriors typing all that noise, talking big game, but really just mama's boys. Want a glass of milk with that sandwich, son? Your girlfriend's an old fat man, better run. Keyboard warriors, no facts, just feels. Hiding in the DMs, dodging what's real. Mom says get a life, stop chasing that thrill. Keyboard warriors ain't got no skill.
My dear boy, think for yourself. Charts my canvas, I paint with the trend while you panic sell. I'm stacking dividends, support resistance tight, always top self. You short in your dreams, time to think for yourself. I challenge any trader, bring your A game, bro. Prove me wrong, let's see how your trades flow. But you keyboard warriors just puffing that smoke. No positions to show, just memes and a joke. Fanboy, think for yourself.
Keyboard warriors typing all that noise, talking big game, but really just mama's boys. Want a glass of milk with that sandwich, son? Your girlfriend's an old fat man, better run. Keyboard warriors, no facts, just feels. Hiding in the DMs, dodging what's real. Mom says get a life, stop chasing that thrill. Keyboard warriors ain't got no skill.
Keyboard warriors will never have a bride. Crying to your mom, I don't wanna go outside. Female keyboard warriors, you fold under stress. Crying to your mom, man, clean up that mess. Log off, little warrior, go find you a plan. Your mentor's a scam and your girl's a man.
That's funny.
Isaac talking slick, calling me a fake, saying I'm a scammer, man, give me a break. Trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking, but they never listen.
So funny. I love that song. That song is so funny. And it talks about the internet girlfriends. They're all old fat men. Old fat men. I love it. All right, guys, that's it for me. I do thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.